Hello Year 6, this is lesson 10, the final lesson in your 2-week writing journey where you are writing a first-person recount as a citizen living in Pompeii at the time Mount Vesuvius erupted all over Pompeii. Today's Friday, so what you're going to do is you're going to be editing your third paragraph and writing the final paragraph. So first of all, I want to talk to you about your editing. So I have in your pack included a link to this BBC bite-size clip, and it's very short, it's only just over a minute long, and it tells you why it's important to edit, and it talks about proofreading, which is what you do in edit 1 when you're looking for your spelling. Does it make sense, and does it look at punctuation? So what I want you to do is to watch this clip and then do your edit 1 following some of the techniques that they show you in the tip to help you do your edit 1. We're going to think about edit 2 a bit later on. So once you've watched the clip, I will then want you to do the edit 1 editing on your work and also respond to any of the feedback that your class teacher has given you. When you have done that and you're ready to move on, rejoin the lesson. So we're now going to be writing paragraph 4, now Year 6. This is where you have a choice. And I didn't tell you that you had a choice before, but I'm telling you now. You are going to decide whether you are a survivor or whether you died that day. And if you died that day, you have been writing this whole recount of what happened as a ghost. So, did you die and are writing as a ghost? Or did you actually survive? Paragraph 4, you have to show the shift in tense because you are in the present now, reflecting back on what has happened. So you're in present tense just for this paragraph. Your other 3 have all been in past tense, and you're going to show your thoughts and feelings. Now, let me start typing and you see whether I am a survivor or whether I died that day. I wasn't one of the lucky ones. Okay, that's my short sentence to start with. And for the first time, I'm starting with an I. So I need to put my apostrophe there. I wasn't one of the lucky ones. Okay. I, and I'm using this I now. I know I told you never to start a sentence, or try not to start a sentence with I, but in this case I'm doing I for effect, because I'm talking about me. I wasn't one of the lucky ones. I died that day, along with the rest of my family. So my whole family has been wiped out. I'm not doing very well with my spellings. I bet you're shouting at the screen now, telling me that I'm not doing so well as well. So I wasn't one of the lucky ones. I died that day along with my family. Do you know, I can set a full stop there. I could put a semicolon. I wasn't one of the lucky ones. I died that day along with the rest of my family. Ooh. Our bodies never found. I can't spell today. The survivors didn't fare much better. Now I'm sat there thinking, why didn't they fare much better? I can say because they lost their homes, families, lives have been. Now that have present form rather than had. So lives have been changed. At least for the survivors, they have a future and a life they can slowly rebuild. Now I'm sat there thinking I could stop there, but I want to extend this because Pompeii has been ruined forever. So I want to make sure that my reader knows that they've got a life that they're going to rebuild, but they're going to rebuild it somewhere else. So a life they can slowly rebuild, away from the destruction of the city of Pompeii. Okay, now that's all right, but I think I want to actually put a bit of contrast here. So away from the destruction of the city, I'm going to describe the city, but I'm going to do it as a piece of extra information. So that's parenthesis, and I'm going to use brackets for parenthesis here. So once beautiful and prosperous city of Pompeii. Okay, I'm going to read that back now and see how that feels. Okay, I wasn't one of the lucky ones. I died that day along with the rest of my family, our bodies never found. The survivors didn't fare much better. They lost their homes, families and friends. Lives have been changed forever, but at least for the survivors, they have a future and a life they can slowly rebuild, away from the destruction of the once beautiful and prosperous city of Pompeii. Okay. So yes, it's your turn now to write your paragraph. Are you writing as a ghost and have you died? Or have you survived? Now remember, you can look at the Waggle to help you, you can look at my example, you can look at your research, all those places that you can look for support to help you do a really good ending to this recount. Then when you have done that, I want you to think about editing again. And I want you to go to the other link that I've given you on your sheet with this lesson. And this is all about, it's another BBC clip, and it's all about redrafting, which is editing 2 that we do. And it explains very clearly the importance of redrafting. And when you've watched it, I want you then to do your editing 2 on your final paragraph. So year 6, I would now like you to green and pink your work, and there's your green here. So I feel, a typing mistake there, capital I feel I have made my reader understand my character's emotions during the eruption of Vesuvius. I am particularly proud of when I used to help show. So give me an example of what you used that you're proud of, and what did it show? Did it show how my character felt at this particular time when it was used? Then a pink, on reflection, I feel that which paragraph, your first, your second, your third, or your fourth paragraph could have been improved by what? What could you have done to that paragraph to make it even better? Then when you have pinked and greened your work, year 6, please send all your work through to your class teacher at the end of the day.